I'm Dr. Kristine Guleserian, and I'm a congenital heart surgeon here at Nicklaus Children's Hospital. I actually have a younger brother with a congenital heart defect, so I have a very unique perspective about my job, what I do every day, because not only am I a surgeon who performs congenital heart surgery, but I'm also a sister of somebody who has had congenital heart surgery. It certainly makes me very aware of what the family's going through, having been on the other side before and having been in the waiting room and waiting for the team to come out to let me and the rest of my family know that everything went okay. That definitely has influenced the way I practice as a surgeon. Here at Nicklaus Children's Hospital, we take the most innovative but the least invasive approach when it comes to your child undergoing heart surgery. And what that means is that, for example, there are a number of operations that we can do through a smaller incision, something called a mini sternotomy. So instead of dividing the entire breastbone, which is typical for most open heart operations, we can make a much more limited incision. And what that translates into is shorter hospital stay and a nicer cosmetic result. So every child that's referred to our heart program is actually discussed in a multidisciplinary conference, and that includes cardiac surgeons, cardiologists, our intensive care unit staff, anesthesiologists, nurses, nurse practitioners. And so everybody really gets to know your child before you and your child even get here. Coming to Nicklaus Children's, you'll see that we have dedicated caregivers in all areas of congenital heart disease. So we have 3 congenital heart surgeons, there are 16 pediatric cardiologists, we have specialists in imaging with MRI, CT scan, and echocardiogram. We create 3-dimensional models so that we can actually look at a heart and plan surgery ahead of time using the most innovative approaches that are out there. We have a dedicated cardiac intensive care unit, and so when your baby comes in with a heart problem or has surgery, they're going to be treated in an area that is completely dedicated to the care of patients with heart disease. I think it's very exciting to be joining a center where innovation has been at the forefront of what they do. I see Nicklaus Children's Hospital not only being a center of excellence in Florida in the United States, but also being a center internationally where people will send their children knowing that they'll get the best of care here. When you think about operating on babies and small children, I feel like it really can make a lifetime difference for these kids. Seeing a scared family with smiles on their faces after we come out of the operating room to let them know that everything went well is just, it's the greatest feeling in the world. And that's why we do what we do.